Hi, this is Stan Bush.
Hi, this is Stephanie Calvert.
This is John Payne.
This is Jack Hughes.
Hey everyone, this is Britt Lightning from Vixen.
Hi, I'm Carrie Stevens.
Hello, I'm Kofi Baker.
And you're listening to Play That Rock and Roll.
You wrote Shy Boy on Eat 'Em and Smile, right?
Yeah, it was a talent song.
Oh, that was, okay.
Sink deep into that record. And I wrote it in my basement on I bought a $35 body of a Telecaster because it had a knothole in it from Schecter.
Oh.
And a guy came to a gig and sold me a bag of parts which contained a Telecaster neck and a couple other things. Bolted it on, put the pickups on, and played it through a deluxe reverb amp that I bought for about $50.
Okay.
And wrote almost all the Sink Your Teeth into that record on that, including Shy Boy. I still have the cassette of me writing Shy Boy in a little, wrapped in a blanket with the snow coming in the window of my basement and freezing cold down there. And I did that. I still have the lyric sheet that I wrote, the original lyric sheet that I wrote for that. So I have an extensive archive. Some people might call me a hoarder.
Well, you're in good company around here. I'm sure there's a lot of people who've got big collections. Well, how did it get on the record? I mean, did Dave want it? Did you bring it to him? Oh, you did.
Cool.
Yeah.
And he was very kind. I kept my publishing.
Yeah.
Because he could have said, hey, I'll put it on the record, but I want all the publishing.
Oh, sure.
And I would have said, okay,
yeah.
I got a song on the record.
Right.
A lot of people do. They'll give up their publishing just to have a song. But he was so generous to me. He just said, I earned my publishing off that song.
Yeah.
Bang. He got an arranger's credit because the original song, the solo was in the same key as the rest of the song. We went to the relative minor, B minor for the solo.
Yeah.
Which was really cool. And then Steve and I did some things together. That wasn't on the original either.
Okay.
But yeah, so he was. Thank you, Dave.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the best songs on an already great record.
Oh, thank you.
And one thing I know about that record, of course, is there's that Spanish language version of the album. Now, I read somewhere, tell me if this is wrong, but I read somewhere that the whole idea for the concept of a Spanish language album was your idea.
Many people took credit for it.
Yeah.
Because success has many fathers. Failure is an orphan.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were flying home from New York from recording the record, and I saw a magazine that said like the huge percentage of the population in all the South American countries is under 25.
Yeah.
So I thought, and Dave spoke Spanish. I go, we should do the record in Spanish. And Dave's manager thought, oh, stupid idea. And then sure enough, we ended up doing it, and it was great. I went to the studio with Dave and sang the harmonies with him. And we did it in a studio that Missing Persons was recording it. So we were in there in the evening, they were another day. So Terry Bozzio's setup was there. And then I had Dale Bozzio's mic.
Yeah.
Which had her lipstick and perfume all over the windscreen. So I remember thinking, Dale Bozzio, what a beautiful young lady.
Yeah. Well, I'm a music nerd. I love music history, and I love when bands try something different. And to this day, I can't think of too many albums where people tried that same kind of thing, but I love the idea because it's it's going after a different demo. So like, I always, when I go to record shows, I always look to see if I can find a Spanish language one, but those are tough to find sometimes.
Well, oddly, it was very common back in the 60s for you to do German, French, Italian, American bands. I've got Motown records that are in Italian and French and German.
Okay.
And the Beatles famously did German versions.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
And so it wasn't an absolutely new thing, but I'm glad we did it because I just thought it was a cool move to make.
Yeah.
And I don't speak Spanish, but so Dave, explained to me what I should say.
Yeah.
Like, I could phonetically, vuelto loco.
Yeah.
El color. Tímido, hasta luido.
Was he nervous at all about some of the pronunciation stuff? Or was he I mean, he's Dave, right? Yeah.
I think he speaks Japanese now, too.
Yeah, that's another thing. I'm surprised there's a Japanese version of that. Well, the last show I saw before COVID hit was in January 2020. I saw Dave in Vegas. I was one of 3 shows, and he was great. I really had a great time that night. So I know this is the question you probably get 100 times, but I saw that he's playing M3. Do you think there's a chance that maybe the Eat 'em and Smile band might ride again?
Nope.
No.